Hello everyone, how you doing out there in Gorgeous Response viewership land? I really hope y'all are having a good day today, or if your day is over with, I hope you had a good day today. Happy June 26th to everyone out there, and I want to say I really appreciate you guys and gals for liking and subscribing to Gorgeous Response and telling all your other friends and people who you socialize with about the channel and the stuff that I bring to the table and the stuff that you learn or stuff that you come to know about while viewing my channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and all these expressions are very much sincere. I really thank you. Today I do want to respond. I mean, the year is almost over with. Here we go, about to go into the second half, the back half of 2019, and we're going to have 2020 here in literally no time at all. There will be another presidential election here on the horizon in November 2020. So, man, time flies. At any rate, today I do want to respond on the Democratic, basically, they're having some type of get together with all the candidates. Well, actually, half of the presidential candidates from the Democratic Party, and they're going to be on stage and they're going to be, answering questions from reporters and journalists alike, and maybe some social media platform questions as well. Just an opportunity for people to get to see the faces and actually hear the voices of the Democratic candidates for President of the United States. As the primaries start to come about and we start getting closer and closer to basically seeing who the Democratic nominee is going to be to run against the current President of the United States. I have to say, I honestly believe it's all for naught. I believe that the Democrats are right now in a situation where no matter what they say or who they have to say it, or basically whatever it is they do, the American people as a collective body in the year 2019, talking about the present moment, do not respond well to all of the policies and the ideas that the Democrats are trying to push and forced upon them. The American people are not responding well to Democratic rhetoric and Democratic plans at the present moment. Again, I step in this thing as a mediator. I mean, I am gorgeous. If y'all know me, y'all know what I do. I give it to y'all straight, and I do tell y'all, use your own mind, use your own head to draw and to come to your own conclusions. This is not about me trying to push my ideas and make you believe in what I'm saying, except, if I say so. In the case of politics, listen, I don't say so. I give you the facts as I see them, and you draw your own conclusions from them. But from what I'm seeing, I have to say, I don't really see how the Democrats can contend with this president of the United States that's in office currently. And guys and gals, I don't really talk about particular politicians in terms of the name of the politician. If you notice me, I only speak, right? I only speak about the office. I don't speak about the name of the politician that's holding or sitting in the office, because that's a nobody. The only thing that matters in terms of political offices, be it the legislature branch, be it the presidency, be it the judicial branch. There's 3 branches of government, and they were as aforesaid. The only thing that it matters in regards to the legislature branch is the office itself, and as well as the presidency. We're just talking about the office here, guys and gals. That's it. We're not talking about, this said individual politician, because at the end of the day, the people that are voted into and elected to these offices serve we the people. They don't serve themselves. They don't serve unless they concur with we the people. That's how they're getting into that office. They don't get in there any other way. We the people vote them into that office. That is our office, not theirs. They're there as our emissaries. They're there to carry out our intentions and our visions, our policies. They're not there to carry out their own unless they align with our. So I say that to say that, these offices are interchangeable. That's, they're supposed to be here for a certain time. That's why we need term limits in the legislative branch of government, and we don't have that. We need term limits in the Congress as well as the Senate, just like we have it in the presidency, so these people can get up out those offices. They shouldn't be there for decades upon decades upon decades, because then we equate them to a guy like Vladimir Putin, who is not an elected man of the people. He is a dictator. And so we can really equate these people that are serving in our legislative branch, since they don't have term limits, and they can be voted, and they can be had to keep and hold that particular office that they're serving out of for decades upon decades, and establish all these type of relationships that all throughout every aspect of our federal government. And they're able to collude and be corruptive, as we've seen happen over and over again. We've seen this corruption in our government happen with these people that are holding these political offices over and over again. And one of the main factors and reason why we keep seeing it is because they don't have term limits. A lot of them should be out of there. Let someone else serve. Give that office up. They don't want to. Why? Because they want to be dictators. And they will remain nameless. I don't talk about them. Because again, I put them with a guy like a Vladimir Putin, or a guy like the Iranian president, or a guy that's running a dictatorship. I put the legislative branch of government, those officials. I'm not saying all of them are bad. There are some good ones, but even they know they should not have that office for decades upon decades. But I put those guys as a general idea as tyrants, and I equate them in the same way that I talk about Vladimir Putin. Not saying that they have the same ideas as Putin. There's a difference. But again, so I just want to make that a point, and that, you know, I don't talk about these guys by name if they're serving office in our government. I only talk about the office, not the individual who is actually holding the office, because that's our office. We have these Democrats, and the flat out, you know, idea that pops into my head when I think about the Democrats trying to come up with a candidate, a nominee at this point, that's going to challenge and defeat the current president of the United States is asinine. Like it's a fool's errand. They have no one. They have no one. No one can challenge and defeat this current president of the United States. No one. Who? What? When? Where? How? Never. There is someone, but that someone's not running. And we'll talk about that in a later video. They do have someone that could challenge this president and possibly defeat him. But that someone is the only one, the only one that stands out. And no one else that they have, particularly the 10 that they have on stage tonight and are going to be debating and trying to trade jabs and, you know, punches and go toe-to-toe with the President of the United States, as the President of the United States will be watching the event, and he will be at his computer tweeting about the event in live time as the event carries on. They have no one to challenge this president of the United States. And it's just comical. It's really a comical thing, because, I mean, I don't want to speak about policy here. This has nothing to do with, you know, conservative policy or progressive policy, you know, a Democrat, Republican, liberal, right-winger, left-wing. This ain't about policy. You know, everybody has their own ideas about what should be. Everybody, this is politics. Everybody's trying to push their own agenda on what they want, right? And if people don't get what they want, guess what they're going to do? They're going to make noise, right? You know, they're going to talk about it here. They're going to talk about it here. They're going to write about it there. They're going to make a bunch of noise about it because they're not getting what they want. It's politics, right? But what I'm saying is, these Democrats are going to lose resoundingly in 2020 to this president of the United States, because they do not have any type of excitement that's going on in regards to their candidates, in regards to their domestic policy, in regards to their foreign policy, in regards to their, you know, little other aside agendas. They don't have anything that is connecting on a real level to the people who supported this president of the United States in the previous campaign, and people who will continue to support this President of the United States by the things that he's done, that he spoke of during his actual campaign that he said he was going to do. This President of the United States has actually delivered on a lot of his campaign rhetoric and promises that he said that he was going to do and get done. Now, maybe some things perhaps he hasn't done, but for the very most part, this president has delivered on a lot of it. And so these people are not going to flee. So what people am I talking about? I'm talking about Pennsylvania. I'm talking about Michigan. I'm talking about Florida. Yeah. I'm talking about these purple states. The president's keeping those states. You ain't getting them from him. Democrat, you ain't getting them from him. I'm just saying. You got nobody that can move that needle on your side. The 10 tonight that are going to be debating on stage, wherever, and the 10 tomorrow night. None of these people are going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with the President of the United States and be able to swing these states back to the Democratic side of the political sphere. They ain't going to be able to do it. They ain't got it. You have no Obama in this campaign. There is nobody that has that type of charisma. Because, I mean, that's how Barack Obama won the presidency. And I speak about Barack Obama by name because Barack Obama is now a private citizen. That's how he won the presidency. Because of his charisma. I mean, basically, people talk about his oratory. His oratory was actually okay. But more than anything, it was his charisma. That's what won him the presidency. His charisma, his youth. Who you got like that? Yeah, his oratory was good. You know, it wasn't bad. It was good. I'm not going to say it was great. But who you got like that? That is charismatic like that. And young like that? You got nobody. And that's the only way that you'll be able to defeat this president of the United States currently. It's the only way. And you got nobody. So you're going to lose, and you're going to lose badly. I'm just saying. So, you know, I'm going to tune in tonight. You know, if you want to watch, I'll watch a little bit. You know, we watch a little bit, some of what this debate is about and so forth. And, you know, the thing about it is with most of these debates, you know, if you watch a little bit, you done seen the whole thing. You know, so you watch 10, 15 minutes just like you done seen an hour or 2 hours. You know, it's the same thing. Not unless you're looking for a certain candidate or something like that. But, you know, beyond that, I mean, if you see the first 10, 15, 20 minutes of it, you done seen 2 hours worth. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be checking out a little bit tonight. You know, y'all want to check out a little bit, check it out. And we'll just see. You know, we'll see if anybody that sticks out that can have any type of excitement to challenge this president. But don't see it happening. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on another time. This is God Just Responds, and I'm signing off.